with my child's father, but we tried to work it out a couple times. We'll probably try to work it out again tomorrow. Like, it's just always up in the air with us.
Do you think that we would be together if we didn't have a child? And why?
No.
They asked me some good questions.
No.
Okay, so I would say what hurt me would be like, I'm honestly like my mom being like with Tip all the time.
Hey y'all, in today's video we're gonna talk about Miss Zonnique Harris. You know, she love that English man, but we're gonna get all up into it. Of course, Miss Zonnique was born March 20th 1966 in Atlanta. She's known for being in the OMG Girlz and also being a stepdaughter to the famous rapper T.I. and daughter to Tiny. So Zonnique did have some beef with her biological dad and the stepmom because things got said about, you know, T.I. and Tiny doing a lot for Zonnique and the other people, and her other parents not doing as much. And it looked like it's true. It do like it's true. And Zonnique even said out her own mouth, it's like, you can't tell nobody my experience. I'm the only one that can speak on my experience. We also want to talk about Zonnique being with a man, constantly being with a man that be embarrassing her. Yes, they are quote unquote best friends. Some people just be like that about my baby. Oh, my baby daddy, my best friend. I still want to be friends with him, yada, yada, yada. And it's like, why you want to be friends with somebody that's embarrassing you? Now, I understand having a good co-parenting relationship. That's always great if you have children together. But like constantly being friends with someone who's cheating on you, messing with other women and stuff like that. Like, baby, do you know what a friend is? To me, she also gives, oh my gosh, wanna be ghetto, you know, from ATL. She wanna be ghetto. She definitely gives that to me. Definitely. And Zonnique said they really not together because she's not a stand by my man, let a man keep cheating on her and all of that. But it's like, it's still the same thing. You still in love with that man. You still, maybe she's not taking it back like, that's not my boyfriend. But if y'all living in the same house, y'all still going everywhere with each other. And I'm sure, well, let me not say I'm sure because I'm not sure, but if y'all live in the same house, I would think they still smashing. So it's like, you might not be in a relationship with them, but you still doing all the stuff that relationship people do. Now, to me, Zonnique is very, very pretty. That's a very pretty young lady. She does seem mature and she does seem like she has a great head on her shoulders. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video. Obviously, this is just my personal opinion. Nothing is to be taken seriously. I am not a news reporter, and in this video we do get into people's business, so I can't stand when people like, oh my gosh, leave them alone, da, da, da. No, you leave us alone. You see what the title was going to be about and you still clicked on the video. Let's go ahead and get to the video and let's do this deep dive on Zonnique.
My auntie, she's like, girl, you come over for the whole week with no clothes and no money to eat. Now, growing up, she said this my whole life, and I never really believed it. Why? Because when you got parents who, you know, do in the industry, you know how y'all try to make it seem like, oh, you know, celebrity kids, they just got the best lifestyle. My parents, I ain't never seen them. I ain't never seen my parents. I ain't never seen my parents. Let's just call it out. Like, let's just call it what it is. Like, these folks busy. They busy. And now that I'm older, I don't even, you know, I don't care about that. I love my folks. It is what it is. I live a great lifestyle, and that's because these folks was putting in the work. They had me, and they said, I got to get to the work. Go to your grandma's house, and whatever, and my grandma let me do whatever I want to do. If I want to go over their house, and if I want to go to their house, and I want to go to their house, and I want to, that's where I was at. You get what I'm saying? I was everywhere. That's why when you look at my old pictures and my throwbacks, I'm at everybody's house.
And y'all remember when Tiny took her and her daughter Zonnique to go get their eye color changed? So it's like, I'm cool with color contacts and stuff like that, but like, you taking it that extreme to do it medically, that just shows that, first of all, you putting your self-esteem issues on your daughter. Zonnique says that a lot of the times when her and Izzy break up, it's because of her, well, her half the time, him the other half of the time. But looking at their videos, he seemed like super disrespectful, super like, I'm not going to be with you, I'm not going to do right by you. And just looking at Izzy, you couldn't really expect a guy to look like Izzy to do right anyway.
Not with my child's father, but we tried to work it out a couple times. We'll probably try to work it out again tomorrow. Like, it's just always up in the air with us. But like, you know, we're both,
That's your Jody.
yeah, pretty much. But we're both very much like single. But
What he do, girl? What he do?
I love what he do, girl.
What he do?
Child, ain't no telling. Like, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. He just probably, you know, messed my piece up a little bit at one point, and I'm just like, all right.
You couldn't
like,
shake back?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm not good at shaking back. Like, I'm not really a I'm not like a worker outer type person. Like, you know how our grandmas and like
they used
parents,
to stay down.
yeah, like my mama and T.I. like it's solid.
Grandmothers and moms used to stay down, and you know, like he'll cheat, he'll go have 3 kids, he'll come back and she'll still be there, solid. But you just saying you're not there. You're not that mature yet.
I'm not that mature yet. Like I'm not ready for marriage. Right now I want to stay single. Being in a relationship with me can be a little tricky because you don't even have to cheat on me or none of that. Sometimes you just be dirty.
Really?
I mean, I don't know, something random. I could be psycho sometimes. I just charge into the game. Like sometimes I am the problem, honestly.
So you think between you and Izzy, you were the problem?
Not all the time, but
okay. Out of 10 times, how many times were you the problem?
All right, out of 10.
Since we talking about this, out of 10.
I'm probably. It's probably more like. I'm like 6.
You more of 6, probably.
He more 4.
The silliest things that I be hearing women say is, or men, to be like, oh, well, a baby is just too much of a commitment. And I think that's because they know that the man is not going to commit to them. But a baby is way more of a commitment than getting married, because a marriage, you can get an old man, you can get a divorce. Like for real, in a divorce, you can get divorced and never even have to talk to that person again. Especially like, say if y'all did have assets, when you get all of that stuff separated, you don't even got to talk to that person again. A baby, you would think after the baby turns 18, you ain't got to talk to the person again, but that's not true, because now y'all got grandkids together. Like, say if your child goes to college, y'all got to see each other at the graduations. Like, you always going to be intertwined. So saying that, oh, like, just tell the truth. You know what? Just tell the freaking truth. Zonnique, I feel like she should have chose better. I be feeling like sometimes women be laying down with the first man that gives them like real attention. And I do get it, because she says that she wasn't really raised with her parents, because, you know, they was in the studio, they was working and stuff like that. So a lot of the times you try to do something to fill a void. Now she has her own family that she can take care of. But her baby daddy, he has like at least 3 or 4 other homes. Like, he's out here creating broken home after broken home. And it's like, that's ridiculous.
We would be together if we didn't have a child. And why?
No.
They asking some good questions.
No.
Why not?
Because I feel like a lot of you had an image in your mind of raising Hunter with a 2-parent home. So you tolerated a lot of shit. So you just stayed. I wouldn't be with you either.
Okay, so tell your why. Don't tell mine why. Tell your why.
Because I had 4 kids, and this is the only kid that I was in the household with from start to finish. So it's something that I don't want to take from her as well. But I would have been like kicked you to the goddamn curb.
But why?
Bro, there's a lot of shit that I just don't tolerate from bitch. We do a lot of it. I'm telling you.
He's talking for me.
No, I'm not. What? I'm hard on the bitch trying to pee.
And what do I be doing to you? Tell him one thing that I be doing to you.
Bro, your attitude, first of all, like we just went through with our like, goddamn.
Do you think, did you know I was the one?
What makes you think you the one? What made you know that I was what?
What made you know that I was the one? Like, I want to marry her. Like,
I never thought I wanted to marry
you. You never thought that? You gonna really sit here and pat like that and you say that?
Honey,
you don't
I
care?
never thought I would. The thought never went through my mind was I want to marry her.
So why you asked me to marry you?
What?
Twice.
When did I do that?
Izzy, you're a liar.
Yo, it's crazy. She over here catman tracing me.
I can pull up the text message.
Oh, I text you asking you marry me?
You said when I get back, can we get married?
When?
And then when you got here, you asked me. You said, "Can I marry you?"
And what you say?
I said no. Is that why you don't want to admit?
You said no. Come on, brother. You know I ain't never proposed to nobody to get. No.
When did you know I was?
Probably when I realized I was dealing with shit differently with you than I would deal with. Like I was changing myself for you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was good.
But it's not really good to change yourself for somebody else. It shouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. Like, I done felt myself being a different person. Yeah.
Now, I do like Zonnique because a lot of celebrities be acting like they better than the next person. She's super relatable. A lot of women go through having a kid by a man that you know good and well you really shouldn't be with. But it's like your feelings are attached, so you can't let them go. So I do like the fact that she is relatable. And I mean, I do give her grace because look at the example that she had. She never probably saw like a man really loving her mom. Now, I think T.I. loves her mom, but him doing all of that cheating, he probably was never in love with Tiny, but I think he loves Tiny. Like, that's his family at this point, but I don't think it's not giving I'm in love with you if you can keep on constantly cheating on Tiny. Probably breaking her heart. Who knows? She seems kind of nonchalant, but who knows? But even if she don't care that bad, you know, just the diseases that can bring into your body. Mess up your pH, mess up everything.
I didn't get to do my edges this morning because I was rushing. Me and baby daddy going to Orlando.
Wow. What I understand is why you was so pressed to wake me up and then ask me to help you with everything. If you was up that long, you wasn't doing what she was doing.
I couldn't do it because Hunter was doing the most, not allowing me to move around. And when you come and you supposed to do shit.
Yeah, but you rushing when you could have been doing.
Anyways, this man got to wake up and just have a nice day. This hurts. My auntie love my baby daddy.
He is beautiful. God, oh my God.
I swear he's just so handsome. And he's really not even all that.
He's absolutely beautiful.
Is he?
I love him. He's so beautiful.
Beautiful. Not on the inside.
Yes. This whole relationship, baby mama, baby daddy thing between Zonnique and Ben Hunter Izzy, it's just like, it's embarrassing. Personally, I wouldn't put nothing like this on the internet, especially him. Oh, I would have never married you. That's so embarrassing because he put a baby up in you.
Talk to my boyfriend if you see him, like, for real. Like, please do not make me have to Saya. Yeah, please, like, Saya, like, let these people know. Don't bring the crazy out. Like, everybody think like I be here, but like, please do not my man. I'm not about to. Don't make me irritated, for real, y'all. If you see Izzy out, do not fucking speak to him unless you know him personally. And Izzy, you better tell me, or to Zaya, tell me if somebody fucking try to talk to him. So y'all don't got a chance. And that's just that on that. Y'all been not with Izzy. Thank you to Zaya. Like, that's all I be trying to say. Like, I don't even know why y'all be asking me about Izzy, because to be honest, what you wanna know where he at for? Like, just be crazy, you feel me? Just wanna know everything. And I be on his live, I be seeing y'all ask, where's Zonnique at? Don't ask about me. That's why I stay to myself. That's why I stay private, because you post a picture with you and your man, everybody think they can just ask where the hell he at and what's this and what's that. No.
Zonnique and Izzy is always talking about oh, well, we're not in a relationship. But it's like, that's crazy to me how y'all baby is so young, but y'all actually not in a relationship, or just how people will break up during the pregnancy. It just seems like people just making that broken homes are just so normal nowadays. Now, I'm not saying that people don't get married. It's people that still get married, but I would say at least 70% of people, they just be having babies. They'll break up immediately after, and that's sick to me. That's sick. Like, how are you single and pregnant? That's crazy. Unless you did it with your like best friend or something like that, and y'all both just wanted a baby. But still, that's weird. I'm like really put on force. Like, people, like, children need to start seeing healthy love again. People need to start seeing that their mom is really loved, and that's why stuff like this happens when she thinks it's okay. Yes, your family is still in the same house, but he's disrespecting you. He's showing you that he don't really want to be with you. That's not something that you should be wanting to show your daughter.
Said he gonna pray for her. Niggas need prayer.
Okay, can we set this record straight about our actual relationship? Are we in an actual relationship?
No, we're not. Are we?
No.
Right, we're not in no relationship.
Because when I say it, they act like I'm trying to do.
But we said it on the last video. Trey P cut it out. Remember?
Oh, you cut it out, Trey P?
I cut it out.
Yeah, when somebody asked, are we in a relationship, we both said no.
Because I think that's where the communication is. The discommunication is. People think that, I think that people think that we're inside a relationship and that you're just basically trying to say, like, you really don't want to be with me, and I'm just like, trying to hold on to a relationship.
Oh, so that's what y'all not understand. We're not in a relationship. So it's like, anything we doing is extra. For real.
But we also love each other, so
yeah.
I mean, that's really just what it is.
Yeah. But it's just like,
we remain around each other.
Yeah, we here. Ain't going nowhere for real. We just not in an actual relationship. So y'all, I think y'all hearing
You think we in a relationship speaking on these things when we're not in a relationship, we're speaking on as co-parents and still being around each other though, acting like a relationship.
and that's why we talk to each other like we talk on the video. Izzy just has a way of talking, period.
What you mean?
Like, you're not no disrespectful as I feel like. So what I'm trying to say is, y'all, I feel like people from Baltimore just have a way of like talking and like they just, you know, they aren't really trying to be disrespectful, but they grew up a certain way and they talk like, you know, their language is more like, I'm like hospitality, but I talk crazy on the regular. And that's why me and Izzy gel so well, because we are very much like the same person.
Yeah, you be having them food, like I just be talking like this and you get on camera and don't say shit. And then it's like, damn, I'm just dragging shit. And she be hiding the real her.
That's not that
I get talked too crazy all the time around this mother.
Yeah. I mean, no, not to agree that he doesn't get talked too crazy all the time. That's not the truth. But we both just talk crazy. But like, you know, I've been in the camera all my life, so I turn my on and off.
Remember when Zonnique was talking about she don't mess with my boyfriend, don't mess with my boyfriend. People's just like basically like, dang, he barely F with you. Why would we want him? Because it's like, I don't know. I just couldn't put myself out there being in birds like that. I'm sure they probably have a good little co-parenting relationship. But like I said, this does not give co-parenting. This gives, he won't do right by me, but I want him by any means necessary. So I'm just going to let him stay with me and we still going to be smashing. Because it's not the fact that you want your child to live in a two-parent household on his part because you like created other multiple broken homes. It's that he gets a lot of benefit out of being with Zonnique.
I make him so uncomfortable. I'm gonna make him not want to be with her. He's just a super hard nigga. I'm pulling up with her and I'm coming to the section. I'm talking shit in the section. Yeah.
If I don't invite you or nothing.
Yeah, I'm pulling up. And then if they just in the crib, I know he in the crib or some shit. I'm coming. I'm knocking on the door. I'm climbing on the balcony and shit.
Oh yeah.
He needs to go to jail.
I'm just do shit like that. I'm trying, and then you know my excuse gonna be when I'm on the balcony. I'm trying to see my daughter. Open the door. I want to see my son.
One of them baby
I'm trying to see my daughter.
I'm trying to see my daughter.
I'm making it extra uncomfortable every time I see him out by himself. And I'm doing all type of weird shit on the ground. Like making posts and shit. Like, they mother, they lit.
You sound like true love. Because you love me.
I'm spiteful. Yeah. I make him so uncomfortable. I'm gonna make him not want to be with her type shit. Unless he's just a super hard nigga. I'm pulling up with her and I'm coming to the section. I'm talking shit in the section. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this is not behind the Izzy fault. A man gonna be a man regardless. And I'm not one of them, my man gonna be a man, but I'm just saying, like, if you know a guy's like that, like, you can look at Van Hunter Izzy and tell that he is not gonna be nothing for you. But I do respect the fact that she just let him be who he is, like the comment that she made about being from Baltimore, because it is annoying sometimes, like, especially like talking to the public and you are from Baltimore, and plus I'm a Sagittarius as well, so it's like you always having to baby someone's feelings. Like, when I'm trying to be nice, I'm really raw and blunt because I'm a Sagittarius. But like when I'm trying to be nice, because you know, you are supposed to like be nice to your audience and stuff like that. But then then another audience that don't have the same viewpoint as that audience or is not as sensitive, they feel like I'm like dancing around certain topics. So it's annoying. So that's good that he has someone that just lets him be him and like really understand where he be coming from. Because, like, I just had a comment. I had said I loved R. Kelly, which means I don't know R. Kelly personally. I love his music. Somebody was like, well, you said you love R. Kelly. Did you not hear what I said in the video? Yes, I love R. Kelly. I'm not immature enough to, like, some of y'all just can't, and the king of R&B, come on. R&B is, I mean, R. Kelly is the best R&B singer. I can separate that man from his music. So, look, if you go unfollow, then that's just what you're going to have to do. Like, that's not going to do nothing for me. I'd rather you unfollow anyway. Like, if we don't have the same viewpoints, if we always going to be arguing, unfollow. Shoot. No, for real. But let me get off my soapbox because, like, I am not emotionally attached to these videos. This is a revenue. That's, like, revenue for me. Like, I'm not emotionally attached. Like, when I talk about Jada Waiter or Cooking with Kaya or Talitha Jane, I don't love them people. I don't know them people. I don't dislike them people. I mean, I'd give my opinion, but I'm neutral because I don't know them people. So it's like, I don't get emotionally attached to this. I'm a content creator. This is like me showing up for my job. Like, what?
What hurt me would be like, I'm honestly like my mom being like with Tip all the time.
Damn.
Like
timestamp that.
that timestamp that. I feel like even now and today, like that's how it is. Like they're just tied to the hip. But now I'm grown, so it's like I can't really give a. But I can't. It's like I feel like why I don't like fault my mom, or I don't try to even talk about it as if it was in a negative sense, because I don't really look at it that way. Or maybe I feel ways about it, but I try not to look at it that way. I'm sorry, I sound emotional because I'm like getting emotional. I used to want to work in Bath and Body Works so bad. My mom used to be like, no, you can't. She was like, it'd be cuter for you to like never work a job. And
so as I said in the beginning of the video, Zonnique had got into it with her birthday and her stepmom of basically like who really raised Zonnique, who really like who gets the gold medal for being the best set of parents. And Zonnique sided with Tiny and you know, T.I. whatever, and her birth father basically disowned her. And it's like, you prove my point. You literally prove my point right now. Yeah, like I was saying, I gotta give her grace because it could just be, she could be a product of her environment. Like I said, she's seen, like, first of all, her mom and her birth mom and her birth dad are not together. So it's like, I'm not saying that you can't see a healthy relationship, like a healthy relationship from a step dad and a mom. You really can. But not seeing your birth dad and your birth mom love each other, it does something to people, and it makes it seem like broken homes are just the norm, and we really got to get out of that cycle. Women got to realize that they are good enough for marriage. They are good enough to have a whole man and not a piece of a man. But anyway, that's just my synopsis. Thank you guys so much for having, I think I have like 5,800 subscribers now. I hardly ever tell y'all thank you. But I really appreciate y'all, especially the ones that watch the video all the way through, who click as soon as I post. Y'all really mean a lot to me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn the post notification bells on so you know every time I upload. Hey guys, I created the ultimate manifestation journal. This is everything that I use to attract my dream life. Everything that I use to make a full-time income online. Because before I learned about attracting and not just doing stuff just to be doing it and actually being intentional, I wasn't making money. But when I learned to attract, manifest, and turn my thoughts from negative to positive, that's when I really was able to start making money. And like I always say, it's no sense of just watching online and you're not at least being able to pay for your car payment, pay for your mortgage, daycare. Like, even if you just want to make $500 a month online, like, this is absolutely positive with these techniques. And it's not always just about money. And the book is not all about money. The book is also helping you be able to get closer to God, helping you improve your self-esteem, helping you have self-love. It's like really like an all-in-one book. Now, I created this journal from nothing. Like I said, this is stuff that I use every single day. Every single day. I don't take just random action. Everything that I do is intentional. And I can promise you, this book is life-changing. Because like I said, it changed my life. This is everything that I use. It changed my life, literally. So if you're tired of struggling, like I said, you want to make a couple extra $500 to extra couple $1,000 every single month online, you need to get this book. If you're ready to stop like being down on yourself, having low self-esteem, you need to get this book. If you want to get a closer relationship to God, it's a lot of prompts in here. You need to get this book. They said YouTube paid Mr. Beast like $600 million last year. We just trying to get a piece of the pie. We just trying to make an extra couple $1,000 a month online. Like I said, it's absolutely possible. And this book is filled with nothing but gems. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, this book also has inner healing, how to heal your inner child wounds, childhood trauma. And this book is 117 pages. And I ain't gonna lie to you, you probably gonna cry after reading the whole entire book.